Yeah, it is a pretty interesting weather pattern that we are finally starting to kind of see, no pun intended here, the light at the end of the tunnel. We've got this storm and one more, and then high pressure looks to start to rebuild back in, giving us more classic Southern California winter weather. But boy, it is coming down out there right now. This is live Doppler radar, and the rain started across the county in the northeastern part of the county around 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, intensified, and now a big area of moisture is moving through the central part of the county. So you folks to the south and east, Pine Valley, Campo, you will start to see some pretty good amounts of rain over the next couple hours here, and the rains will stay steady overnight into the early morning hours. Then we'll start to get a little bit of a break, but then the next wave, the final storm in the atmospheric river, looks to move through. Temperatures right now, we're in the mid to upper 50s, 57 in Del Mar and Encinitas. We're at 54 in Poway, 56 in El Cajon, 54 in La Mesa, 52 in Jamul. No snow in our mountains yet. However, the cold front will bring much colder air into San Diego, and with that, we'll see the snow levels drop down to our mountaintops. So we could see, I don't know, maybe 4 to 6 inches if everything comes together just right. Here's what we've got going. Heavy rain overnight, could be quite heavy at times, and then the possibility of flooding in low-lying areas. That would be like, you know, the South Mission Beach area, Ocean Beach, also down in the Mission Valley area, Fashion Valley, and then any other low-lying area that is prone to flooding because the ground is so saturated right now. And then, as I said, snow levels lowering as we get into Monday and Tuesday. That's a live look from Mount Soledad. You can see the water droplets on the camera lens right now, and as we look at our current conditions, it's 59. Winds are out of the south at 17 miles per hour. So when the winds are blowing from the south and you're having a rain event, generally speaking, this time of year, the front is yet to pass. And once it does, it'll bring the colder air in. Here's a look at some of that colder air up around the Tahoe area. They've been seeing snow all day long. Mammoth picked up a bunch of snow, and the front moving through the area. Everyone quite cool for this time of year. Even this time of year, it's much cooler than what we would see. So here's our area of low pressure moving through. You can see heavy, widespread snow across the Intermountain region. Snowbird, Alta picking up another 1 to 2 feet of snow by the time this storm cycle is through. And there's the frontal boundary. You can see it digging through San Diego. And as it does, then the second storm starts to make its way in, and then voila. Here comes high pressure. High pressure will build into the area, and with that, we'll start to see an improving weather pattern into Southern California. There's the atmospheric river pumping that moisture into Southern California, and it will continue to do so. The next wave brings that rain in, and with it, we'll finally start to see a little bit of drying. The rain has been fantastic. However, we could use a break. Heavy rain right now across the county, and then we get that little break tomorrow, and then the next surge comes in, bringing in the snow to San Diego mountaintops. All right, here's your 8-day microclimate forecast. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday on Monday looks to be a little damp, both along the coast, inland, as well as the mountains and deserts. There is the drying out and warming up slightly, lots of sunshine, but temperatures will stay a little below average along the coast, in fact, throughout the county. The snow arrives Monday night into Tuesday morning, and as we scoot our way through the work week, plenty of sunshine, but as I said, cool temperatures.
I can't wait for the sunshine to get back. Thank you for that, Sean.